Hey guys, Monkskin here. Now I'm here with a little bit of gameplay of some GTA stunting, just going up this ramp. Nothing much, and failing. But today's story is don't fucking bring fireworks to school. So yeah, so I was 12 and I'm still in 12 when this happened. I am in middle school and when this happened, and it was in 7th grade, and I'm still in 7th grade. So this was very recent, like around the beginning of school, like around like December or something like that. So what happened was spring break happened, and what's it called? And it was I was in Mexico for my spring break, and then everybody was like in Mexico. There's like no law about fireworks, so you could buy as many fireworks as you want. So I had these fireworks called cebollitas, and they all they did was just spin around, and yeah. And then I did one firework. They call them pelos de bruja, and all they did was smell fucking bad, and it would just be smoke that would just come out, and smoke would just come out, nothing much, just smoke, like colored smoke, like whatever color you would get, that's the color of smoke that would come out. And yeah, and then so I left a couple of cebollitas and one pelo de bruja to save in my backpack because I know that I was gonna like use them all like during the somewhere around the day. And what happened was I put them in my backpack, the same backpack. Well, I'm an idiot. The same backpack I used to take to school, but school wasn't gonna happen in like another couple weeks, well, like another week or so, or half a week, something like that. I can't remember. And then so yeah, I go to well, yeah, and then the fireworks had oh my god. And then what's it called? And then let's see. Oh yeah, it was New Year's, and then after that, um, yeah, they're fireworks from New Year's, not yeah, New Year's. So yeah, and then everybody was lighting fireworks. It was all fun and stuff. And on Christmas, I still use the same backpacks, and I still forgot about the what's it called? The cebollitas in my backpack and one pelo de bruja. So around somewhere around that time, it was Christmas. Skipped through that. It was the end of the week. Tomorrow was school, and it was Monday. Like, oh, shit has to happen on Monday. Like, it's just crap. So, and then so after okay, I go to school. Everything's fine. I look in my backpack where I usually keep my pencils, and voila, boom, my freaking no pencils, but some freaking sketchy ass looking like popcorn thingies are just in my backpack with a freaking little match like that you could light up and just spin around anytime. So I was just like, oh shit. So I just keep them in there, and then later on that day, at the end of school, I go to a place called Park. Well, it's just Garden Hill Park in La Mirada, but I don't live in La Mirada. I just go there because it's a good school for me, not that sketchy at all. And then of course, people are just like, I drop my backpack, and everybody else is just like, they like the fireworks come out, and then everybody's just like, let's light them, and I was just finding excuses like, oh, we don't have a lighter and stuff like that, so I just put them back in my backpack. And then later, someone finds a freaking lighter in the bushes, and then what's it called? And then I got the fireworks out. I was just like, here you go, not my problem. And I show them what it did. Like I lit like a couple, three of them, and then I just left the rest of them. And then so I left what's it called? Yeah, I gave them the fireworks, and then they start lighting them. I light three of them to show them like how it's done, you know. And then I showed them that it wasn't explosive at all, but they just make a popping noise sometimes, but they don't explode. And then so later on, what's it called? There was like fifth graders, which was a stupid idea of doing. And then there's fifth graders who are like gonna snitch, of course. And then, well, guess what? They snitched. Public police officers come to me. Um, well, I had a couple. I still had like the lighter, and all I did was just throw it into a tree, and I was good. He told me to empty my pockets, and then he said this is a warning. He asked me for all my information. He asked me where I live. He asked me my name, and yeah. And so, next day of school, that was Monday. Next day of school, Tuesday, I get called up to the office second period, which is my engineering classroom. Everybody knows what was going down. Everybody's just looking at me just like you fucked up and shit like that. And then yeah, let's say, okay, I don't want to say my teachers, my counselors, so we're just gonna call him Mr. Gumbo. So, and I had so much bad reputations with him. So Mr. Gumbo over here. Oh my god, that glitch. Okay, Mr. Gumbo is over here, just like, do you know what you're here about? And I just look at him, just like, yeah. And then, let's see. And then later, he's just like, okay, so I want you to fill out this sheet. It's like, Mr. Gumbo hands me over this like pink sheet. I had to tell him what happened, the time, where, all this stuff. Oh my god, it was a pain in the ass. And then yeah, and then later, I finished that. He tells me like, he told me not to do that. He shows me that I could get suspended, but I just got an in-house suspension, thankfully. So well, if you don't know what that is, that's just like when you get detention, like not like detention, like in the office, nowhere else. And yeah. And so I had to have my mom sign this paper. Well, let me go back again. So yeah, that blah blah blah. And then they search me. They search me for my stuff. They're just like, is there anything that you want to hide from us? They're just like, oh, do you want us to search you? Is it okay? I was just like, fine, go for it. Because in the engineering room, I remember the Perro de Bruja that I forgot about, which I left. Do you know those pockets in your backpacks where, like, for water? Yeah, that's where I left it at. And then when we're walking by, I walked by the trash can, put my hand in the pocket, and just dumped it in the trash can. Like it was nothing, because I knew I was gonna get searched in the first place. So after that, I get in-house. It's really boring. The office people are just looking at me just like, what have you done, you idiotic kid? And then the stupid thing, this guy, Mr. Gumbo over here, was like sabotaging my grades. He was over here like, he's just like, oh, could someone come get what's it called, homework, so he could like work on it and he won't miss out. Guess what? Whole day on my iPad, nothing else. Just on my iPad. They didn't even notice I was playing like games. Yeah, I was just playing, what's it called? Um, Clash of Clans, and yeah, nothing else. And yeah, and he handed me this paper to sign out, like to show my mom. I forget about it, but then I don't know how, but they're all these, Mr. Gumbo is always, what's it called, forgetting things, and I forgot about it too, so I didn't sign that. And my mom, like, she figured out eventually because they had to call her, but she was at work, so they didn't really find out. My mom didn't find out until a while ago. And yeah, so don't do stupid shit. Well, you can if it's your choice, it's your life. Think about it. And if you're gonna do dumb things like that, just don't do it in front of like fifth graders. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't be stupid like me. And yeah.